Hey you guys, okay, so today's video was gonna actually be a very different topic, and I kind of decided to do this very last minute, kind of just like right now. Because, okay, y'all know I'm very big on sharing, you know, the real things that I use, being honest with you guys, being open. The whole beauty world on YouTube especially, I feel, can be a little tough to navigate sometimes. You're constantly seeing people try new things and, oh, this is the best thing I've ever used, but wait a minute, no, this is the best thing I've ever used, but wait a minute, no, this company's paying me now, so this is the best thing I've ever used. And it's like, I have always known that y'all spend your money on the things that I recommend, so what you see me use is what you see me use. There are things that I love, and then the next month I love something different, but it doesn't mean that I think the other thing is crap. It's just that, you know, especially doing what I do here, I'm constantly trying new things, it constantly evolves, but over the years you do see me stick with particular things. I have such a rant about something that is like personally affecting me right now. It's affecting my skin. It's something that has been discontinued that is like, I think it's been discontinued. It's something that is just like crushing for me, because y'all will know when I talk about it, and hopefully I'll give you guys a heads up. That was random. We'll talk about that. But anyways, I've always thought that, you know, you share the good with the bad, but I think that every month or two, usually I don't do one of these every month for sure. Every 3 months, every 4 months actually is probably about when I do these. It's so important to do a video where I actually show you guys the things that I have used up. Would I repurchase them? Would I not? I have this bin where when I use up a makeup product or a beauty product, I put it in here. I also use this to put things that are total like reject products that I just do not like, or things that I want to address that I don't like, because I don't like to keep those things in my stash. You know, I have a large collection of beauty products, a large amount of things, but I want it to all be good stuff that I use. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to keep things just because, you know, just to have them. So I'm very good about getting the bad out and just keeping the good stuff. So I felt that we were due for a just done and over it empties video. I'm gonna share with you guys things that I've used up, reviews, because I think that's the best way to review an item, when someone has actually used it, not when someone has just used something that came on the scene last week that, you know, every YouTuber is talking about for a reason, because the company, it might be telling them to or whatever, and it's like, wow, that's the best thing I've ever used. It's changed my skin. You've been using it for like 2 days. Like, no, I like to show you guys things that are empty. I think that's just the best way to review a product. Okay, I'm using a lot of hand gestures right now. Not really sure. First of all, we have to address something. Now today, I don't know if you can tell, I've got a lot of lights going on. My skin has been so good for the last couple years. I have this like magic miracle skincare routine. A lot of you guys have tried it. It's worked for you too. My skin has been so perfect the last couple years, and I always attribute it mainly to this, the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac. It's a benzoyl peroxide cream. It's very hard to find those. It's easy to find ones that might be like real cheap ones that are like spot treatments, which will just like peel your face off. It's hard to find ones that are really good and like emollient, really nice, that makes your skin feel good and whatever. This product keeps me from breaking out. It keeps my hormonal breakouts under control. It keeps the oil production of my skin balanced. It keeps the little white, you know, whatevers from showing up and clogged pores and all that. Every empties video, I might show you guys like maybe 2 containers of this. It is just a staple, cannot live without it. I may be able to change my moisturizer. I could find a different scrub, even though I love mine. I could find different things. I hate to say I can't replace this, but this is just something so unique. Okay, you know where I'm going with this. A while back, I started using it. This really doesn't give you much of a warning when it runs out, because you can't tell what's in it. It's not a super heavy product. You just can't tell when it's gonna run out. You just have to kind of estimate it based on time and always have a backup. Well, I didn't have a backup, and it ran out, and I just thought, oh, okay, I'll just go and have it overnight, whatever. You know, you can go to Sephora, to Nordstrom, get it sent very quickly. So it was not on the Nordstrom website. I thought, okay, that's weird. Went to Sephora, it was out of stock. I started feeling a little panicky, like, oh no. I Googled it, every single department store you can think of, gone, back ordered, not on the website, out of stock. Amazon, which like sometimes if you get desperate and you'll get it, and you'll even order it from a third party. Like maybe you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna get, but maybe I'll just try, you know, gone, okay, out of stock. So one website was showing it, and it was C.O. Bigelow. Now, why I'm sharing this with you, I ordered 5, okay? I have 5 coming. the few weeks that I did not have it, I broke out. I don't know if you can tell, I have a little breakout going on. I'm telling you, this stuff is a miracle. I noticed my skin changed when I stopped using it. And I know it's crazy. It really sucks. And I hate it when something is discontinued. I hope it's not discontinued. I guess I'm just assuming that because it's been so hard to find. But I did place an order for literally like 5 of them from C.O. Bigelow, which maybe people weren't ordering it from there. I would have thought to have ordered it from there because I thought that was just like the brand. I didn't think they sold other brands. Apparently they do. I ordered a bunch from them. So, well, maybe I should have just ordered whatever they had and not shared my secret with you. Y'all know I ain't like that. I'm gonna share the love with you if you guys love this too. I'll link to it. Hopefully it's still in stock there. So if this is something you love, get it from there. And I really want to find something similar. The only thing that I've really seen similar is Paula's Choice has one. For some reason, I'm thinking their benzoyl peroxide lotion is actually a clear gel. That is not what I want. If it's a cream, let me know. If you have any suggestions for benzoyl peroxide creams, please let me know. This is 5%. Talking about it got me worked up. All right, finally, this ran out. Now this is an expensive little guy that I always say, don't get addicted to this, the Clinique or the Chanel Hydra Beauty Essence Mist, because it is expensive and you will be ruined forever because it is amazing. Now this is something I bought with a friend a year ago, and I was buying other things and I just said, oh, a face mist? Oh, and I sprayed it. I was like, that's great, throw that in. And then when I looked at my total, I was like, whoa. Turns out this stuff is like $90, okay? It's ridiculous. I know it's tiny, and I thought it lasted me a year and I used it regularly. So when it stopped like shaking, it's empty now, but it sounded like this probably 4 months ago, 3 months ago. And I thought, I'll order another one. So I've had another one ready and just stored for a long time, but it kept working and it just would not stop. So that was really nice. I felt like I hate to say something's worth $90, a face spray, but I feel like, at least it lasted a long time. It's very good. So try that. The Chanel hand cream, the La Creme Main. This is, that hand cream that's in the little cutesy little egg. And it's nice, but it's very thin. I talked about this before. It's not like a hand cream that I would say, yay, let me go repurchase. It's a Chanel hand cream. I wish they had one like in a little tube that was thicker, but I'll tell you what, I don't wish that because I already have one that I really love. The Byredo hand creams, you guys, are so amazing. They're in the tiny little tubes, and I really like the Blanche, and I like the Gypsy Water in that. Although the Gypsy Water perfume is kind of like blah to me, and it's just, I get it, but it's just, whatever. The cream is very good, the hand cream. I also really love the Colleen Rothschild hand cream, although it's really huge, and I wish she would make it in a smaller, little doable purse size. The Simple Makeup Wipes. These I have fallen in love with. Okay, so all summer I've been, the pool, using more sunscreens, if I'm usually gonna go swimming, it's like later in the day, I may already have makeup on, but I don't wanna like totally shower before I get in the pool because I always shower afterwards because I just get them, it's nice to quickly remove my makeup. You can wipe sunscreen off your face, you can wash your makeup off at night with them. Really love those, and I've had a few of those, packs of those recently. My Clinique Acne Solutions makeup, I just opened a new one, and and Acne Solutions liquid makeup doesn't sound like a real fun foundation to use, admittedly. Like, it's not one that says it's gonna make your skin look super dewy, or it doesn't sound super luxurious to use, but I'm telling you, this is the best foundation. It's natural looking, it doesn't look makeup-y or cakey, it doesn't look too shiny, it sets without using a powder, but your skin looks like skin, I don't know, it's just very good. This is such a funny discovery because, okay, so the Bath & Body Works 2-in-1 body washes and bubble baths. This is in rose quartz. Let me show you what this one looks like when it's full because it's really beautiful. Speaking of, while I'm standing up, let me show you this dress. I'll link to it. It's super cute and comfortable. It's got like a little flounce on the bottom, and let me tell you, you could just like belt it and make it look super, super cute. But look how beautiful, the full one is. Like, it's just a beautiful, looks opally pink. So when I went nuts on that Bath & Body Works sale a while back, I got a lot of different things. These were like literally $3 at the time. I wish I would have gotten a lot more. But anyways, I got a couple of these to put in our guest bathrooms. And then when I got them, I thought these are so pretty that, 'cause I think it's kind of nice to have something like this by the tub, right? And it's a body wash too, so I thought cool. So I actually put one on, you know, these little marble tables. I sat one over there, and then Olivia really wanted to use it one night in the tub. So I don't really use bubble baths on her. We used to a lot, and her skin is so sensitive that I find a lot of bubble baths are just too stripping. Her skin feels so soft. When I've used it, it makes my skin feel so soft. It really makes you smell delicious. It says it has vitamin E, shea butter, and aloe. And I've always said that these $13.50 Bath & Body Works products are robbery. I would never pay that much. Get them when they're on sale, but I really do like these a lot, and I went through that whole one, and now we're using this one. Scoop this up, the rose quartz. It is so good, and that product is actually very nice. All right, these, I think I have 2 of these, and it reminds me I need to repurchase them. This is what you want. These are so good, and I think I'm gonna repurchase them, and I don't even know which one I'm gonna go for because I just love both of them. The OGX Refresh and wait, they're called different things. Basically, any of the dry shampoos. This one's called Refresh and Restore Coconut Miracle Oil, and this one is the Refresh and Balance Tea Tree Mint. So like if I really was kind of extra gross and I wanted to use one, I'd use this one. You know, if I was just kind of, you know, freshening it up a little, but I wanted it to be, you know, still nice. I don't know. I'd use it. Just whatever. They're good. I don't think you can go wrong with any of them, but they come in so many scents and types for your like different hair types. The Aveeno Shave Gel. A lot of times I am the type of person, I would say like 95% of them, that will just say, use your shower gel to shave with. Not a big deal, you know what I mean? But when I was like organizing all my beauty products in my little closet here and like, you know, getting everything out from under, you know, Brad and I's vanity, for all of this nice stuff was literally shoved for years. I found this, used it, loved it, and really could tell a difference. So I have since repurchased this, the Aveeno Therapeutic Shave Gel. And there's so many expensive shave products and things. I just don't think you have to do that. Is this a candle? Oh yes, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I forget, like if I use up a candle or whatever, I'll just kind of throw it away. Or most of the time I don't throw it away. I, you know, get the little wax left in the bottom. This one, I was sad. It didn't, I mean, there's like no wick left. It's just like a little nub that won't light, but had a little more wax left of this. So I wish it would have burned down a little more, but this is one of my favorite candles. It is yummy. It's the Colleen Rothschild Haight Ashberry. It's yummy, it's delicious, it's homey, it's cozy, it's the best scent. I know sometimes I say like Bay is my favorite candle, the Diptyque Bay, but honestly, maybe it's this one. Just the scent is so, so good. I wish that she would make these in clear as well, because I really do like the black, and I know that's like a cool branding thing, but I wish she would make like just some maybe sculptural ones or just some plain ones that are clear too, like big ones. I love this so much. But anyways, she does such a great job with her candles. And now I'm looking at, there's an M&M in this. There's like a purple Easter colored M&M in the bottom, which is a little unsettling. And I know it's like from us. I think maybe Olivia dropped it in there. Wow, okay, dangerous mom. Okay, whatever. At some point an M&M got dropped into my candle. Maybe Brad did it. I gotta ask him if he did that. If he like drops an M&M in there to like see what would happen. Well, the M&M retained its candy shell and did not burn. So the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Blonde, I love these. It's probably my favorite brow product, although they just go way too fast. Any of these little ones by any brand, they go so fast. But this is what I've been using, and I do really like it. It's the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil in Blonde, and it's a little thicker. I feel like this makes my brows look thicker. Like it transfers, like not transfers, but do you know what I mean? Applies really, really well. So try this. I think this is a really good product, and it seems to be lasting a long time. It's not like a thick, you know, some of them like the thick angled ones, and then there's the teeny tiny ones. It's like right in between, and it's round. Okay, the Too Faced Damn Girl. When I first started using it, I liked it. I'm not saying I dislike it, but it got a little weird as I used it. It got very goopy, and this product is actually, like, you look at it and say, oh my gosh, it's probably gonna be a lot thicker, a lot more intense, a lot crazier, but it's actually a more moussey product, so sometimes it can look very goopy. That was just my complaint, is that it would just get very goopy. The brush is very similar to the Better Than Sex, but the Better Than Sex is already so good and so dramatic that this one, it worked very well the first couple weeks, and I think I even talked about it in a video and said I liked it, but it just got to be a little too much, and I just feel like if you like the, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't talk about this sooner. Okay, hold on, guys, such a big rant. If you are, okay, get it. If you like the Better Than Sex, don't even bother. This same freaking story. Have I talked about this in a video? I think I did a little, but I didn't go into such a rant. Okay, the Chanel Volume Mascara. I don't know why I'm showing you this, but you know, favorite, tried and true. I feel like I always have one of these. It is like, I probably just had to pick one mascara for the rest of my life. That would be a good selection and I would know it'd be good. Okay, so when I saw that they came out with one of the same name, the Le Volume Revolution de Chanel. So the other one's called Le Volume de Chanel. This one's called Le Volume Revolution de Chanel. You can see it's kind of in a little different, you know, thing. I was like, okay, let me try it. I thought like, oh, okay. Now the brush looks kind of similar, but just a little fatter. It's goopy, it doesn't dry. I actually went to a Chanel counter not that long ago. I was just passing through. I'm never usually in a store. I went in to pick up something really quick before a trip, and I was just looking around and I thought, let me ask her what she thinks of this. And I was like, what do you think of this? And she said the same flippin' thing. So it's weird. It builds pretty poorly and does not dry. It's just goopy. And she said, well, the big thing about this and the big like, this is, okay, I'm not trying to bash Chanel. I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm just saying the gimmicks have to like stop. I feel like there's so much stuff out there that everything is so just, let's grab onto a gimmick. And this, they grabbed onto the like 3D printing aspect. That's what she said. And then when I read it, I thought, oh my gosh, when I bought this, I didn't know that was the whole jam behind it, was that the brush is 3D printed, and that's the big deal about the mascara. But the formula has changed a little bit in this particular one too, because the formula doesn't dry. So the brush is 3D printed. So if you look closely, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't look any different than any of the plasticky manufactured brushes. And I started talking to her and I'm like, okay, now don't think that I'm thick. Don't think that I'm like being stupid or whatever. Anything that's plastic that's manufactured, can we just say that's 3D printed as well? What's the flippin' difference? I get it. A 3D printer, you have this machine and it's like, make me a duck, and it's like, here's the duck. I don't know, okay? I know I'm being silly, but you know, you can create things out of this machine. You put the stuff in it, it comes out. I get it, but is that necessary? I think that should be left to like home hobbies. I feel like we have been I say we, but like, I think there's technology out there that's been manufacturing things that people need without having to call it a 3D printer. Am I not understanding? Okay, I just don't get it. I don't get the gimmick behind this. And obviously I'm very enraged about it. Okay, this is a shampoo that I bought a while back. It is the Fido detoxifying shampoo, clarifying detox shampoo for all hair types, and I liked it because it has tea tree oil in it. It says it has some kind of like oxygenation and whatever. I'm very careful about, especially with using dry shampoos, with using some of these heavier like, you know, moisturizing shampoos or like, you know, creamy products that you put in your hair, whatever. I'm very careful about keeping my scalp clean. You know, I want to keep my follicles clean and nice. So I like to use a clarifying shampoo at least once a week or so, once every couple weeks. And I really liked this because it didn't make my hair feel stripped or crazy. So I really did like it. And I feel like it made my scalp feel good. So, but the problem is that it is, I mean, the packaging was so annoying. I mean, any of these, I just don't like stuff that you have to fold down and fiddle with. it's a lot. So I wish it was in different packaging. I wish it were a little cheaper because I'm thinking it was kind of I mean, you know, it wasn't like drugstore priced hair care products, but I will say for clarifying shampoos, I don't like to spend a whole lot on them because like I said, I'm not using them every day. So I don't know if I'll repurchase that, even though I really loved it. The Neutrogena Oil-Free Acne Wash, and I actually have one more in my shower that is almost done. Too Faced I forgot what this was called, but do you remember this highlighter that I absolutely loved? I think I have another one. Because then I think after I bought this, I got a PR kit that had one in it that I have. So maybe I need to bust that out. But I loved this highlighter, and I had it, you know, just sitting with my stuff, and I didn't drop it. I don't think anything happened to it, but I think over time it just separated. You know, like when you buy stuff that's baked like this. Crap, I do not need to open that. It's gonna get all of me. It just kind of separated and fell all apart. The By Terry Terribly Denseless Concealer. Love it, but again, this can be something that sometimes is hard to find too. Like I remember I ordered some on Amazon, and the last one that I ordered, it smelled funny, like it smelled different. Yeah, like it didn't have the same exact smell. And so I've been a little nervous to use it. I mean, it doesn't smell old. It just smells more perfumey, and that freaks me out. Especially sometimes, I don't know, I don't know, I just rather order things like from a department store or something like that, but sometimes they're out of stock. So I don't know, while I really like this concealer, I've just fallen in love with this one again, and this is all I've been using, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I feel like it is just so similar. I remember when I bought this, maybe the third empty one I've had, so it's an anti-wrinkle, dark circle, eye bag serum corrector, but it's a beautiful concealer. And I love that. You know, when I bought it, I said, oh, this is so close to the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And I'm thinking, why not spend the, you know, less on this one when this is really expensive? So this I really love, and it's a treatment concealer as well that kind of does some of those same things. So that's what I've been using the last couple months, and I've really loved it because I am a little nervous. Let me put this back so I don't throw it away. I am kind of nervous to use that other one. I mean, this is bad because I look at it and I'm like, Tiffany, you can still use a little of that, but I can't hardly get it out. And I know if I sharpen it anymore, it's gonna be kind of tough, but it's the MAC Dervish. But that's so much that I just hate to waste. But yeah, this is just my favorite. The MAC Dervish is just perfection. That's what I ran into MAC to get that day. And then the Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer. Talked about this in several videos. I into using these again when I was doing more self-tanner, and you know, I still do, but I have fallen in love. Where is it? This Jergens Oil Infused Nourishing Honey. Holy goodness. Please try this. This scent is addictive, and it's the most beautiful, it makes your skin look really beautiful and glowy. It obviously doesn't have a self-tanner in it or anything, but you know, I like to use those foam self-tanners. And so this was something that I liked, you know, that I thought, you know, it's kind of evening me out, which it totally does. But I started using this, and then it was so hard to go back. And, but you know, I use these. If you use this daily, it goes pretty fast, I feel. It just is such a perfect, beautiful moisturizer. If you have not tried it, get it. I just cannot spend, let me put that up here. It rivals some of like the bougiest, you know, fanciest moisturizers I've ever used for my skin. So really good. Brad is obsessed with this, and he's not a product guy. He just kind of uses whatever, like, you know, I give him to use sometimes, and he's just like, he doesn't really care. And half the time he doesn't really use that. He's just like, let me just use my bar soap, and just, I'm like, you're not using any of this good stuff, you know. But when you notice that he's actually using something, like using a good product, you're like, okay, he must really like it. It must really be good. I think I've talked about this before, how in love he is with this stuff, but the Jack Black line of stuff. So the beard wash, he absolutely loves. He's got like a bigger beard. And let me see. Yeah, so I repurchased him a bigger size of this, but then there's also a product called an all over wash, which, like, guys are so weird. It's like, I mean, okay, and he shaves his head. So he's like, I need to use something on my head, but then he's like, do your guys do this where they're like, they act like they've never used stuff before, and he knows, you know, and so half the time he just uses soap ever. But he'll like be using a face wash, and he'll be like he doesn't know how to use it, or he'll be like, what do I do with this? Can I put conditioner on my beard? Can I put conditioner on my face? Can I wash my body with this? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So they sell something, let me just get it out so I can show you, because this is actually really good. I get him the beard wash because he really loves that, right? but you could actually use this for that too. But he likes the beard wash because he feels like it keeps it smooth. But this is the Jack Black All Over Wash, and you see like I got the big mama size of it because you literally use it everywhere. So it's for your face, so it's a face wash. It's for your hair, which I honestly sometimes hate to like, he doesn't have hair because he shaves his head, but you need to use a shampoo like for your scalp, but he doesn't want to use like a fancy one, and he doesn't want to use like a crappy one. So this is good because it's, you know, shampoo, body, so you could use his body wash, your hair. So it's literally he uses it everywhere, and he's good to go. So get this for your guys, and in your shower, you won't have those extra products that's taking up for them. You know, it's just like one thing they can use. It's good. It's not confusing, because I don't even know how, I mean, they get very confused. He's so funny about stuff like that. Okay, so anything that I recommended in the video, I will link to that, link to what I'm wearing and everything. I'll be back next week with another video, and with all of the stuff, like, okay, school, so many things have been going on lately. I mean, we've been so busy. We've got so many things coming up, and I do have a lot of videos planned to talk about, like some updates, and I want to share with you guys, you know, all my organization in this closet, my beauty closet, all my beauty products, and how I've organized them now, and give you guys a ton of tips. And I just think it's kind of fun. Some home decor, you know, haul videos, but also some updates on some things that we're about to do, and some fun things going on. I really am just soaking up all of these moments with my family and my child, and, you know, all of this, you know, stuff back to school. I want to be involved. I want to, you know, do everything that I can with her, and do everything that I've always wanted to do still with YouTube. And I know I'm talking about this at the end of the video, so a lot of you may not see this, so I may repeat this in an upcoming video, but I've always been so just stick to my schedule with YouTube in a way that I love. I never wanted to say, okay, I'm gonna do weekly vlog video or daily vlog videos, or I'm gonna post a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or 4 days a week or 5 days a week. Because if it ever felt like too much, then I wouldn't, I think, create authentic videos, and I wouldn't have fun, and I just never wanted it to be like that. So doing my 2 videos a week has been so perfect, and it's just right. And I feel like sometimes there are certain weeks where I'm like, I don't have time to do a second one. But it's funny because I always want to stick to my Friday video, like no matter what. But it's never because I am like, oh, I've got to do a video. What am I going to talk about? If anything, like if I ever don't have time to do a Monday video or something, it's still like, oh my gosh, I have a list like this long of things that I want to do, where even if I did a video 4 days a week, 5 days a week, I still wouldn't be able to talk about everything that I wanted to talk about. So I feel like I have so many things that I want to do, which is why it still makes it fun, and it's still something authentic, I guess is the word, that I love doing. But if you ever see me not post a Monday video, or if I just do 1 video a week, it's not because I don't want to or because I don't have anything to talk about. It's just because, you know, I'm focusing on just so many things going on right now in my family, and, you know, trying to be really present for Olivia. But then there may be some weeks where I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So just, I know I've really, I guess what I'm trying to say is I have kept to that Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday schedule for years and years now. So if you ever see me like not post a Monday video or something, don't be like, oh my gosh, what's happened? Just know that like I would love to be here 5 days a week because I love doing this, and it will just be kind of a sporadic thing. Do you know what I mean? So don't panic if there's ever not a Monday video. I just know a lot of things that are coming up this next month, and I'm anticipating a lot of busy weeks ahead. So yeah, and I've got, like I said, so many fun things coming up, a lot of like updates, like I said, with house stuff, and so many fun things coming up. So can't wait to share everything with you guys. Can't wait to keep, you know, doing this. I really, really have a fun time doing this. I love connecting with y'all, and thank you so much for always being so great. And yeah, like I said, I'll recommend, or I'll link to anything that I recommended, and I love you guys so much. Bye, y'all.